Hello everyone. We're going to do another one of these quick videos. Well, I'm going to try to make it as quickly as I can, and that's for a few different reasons. But we're going to elaborate a little more on these disinfo channels and what they do and basically why they're here. And as I've said, they are usually people paid to infiltrate, to deceive, and push this disinformation to admit one thing and deny the other. And again, disinfo channels, as I said, um, need to push truth in order to sell their lies. Sometimes 90% truth to 10% lies or more. And there's different levels of disinformation. CNN, leftist news being the bottom, the most obvious. Christian identity disinfo channels being the top, the most taboo, and then you got Infowars and channels like them being the center, the middle, and different channels have different lies to sell. For example, one may be there to hide the name of Yahweh. Another may use the name of Yahweh, but disavow white nationalism and white nationalist movements itself, trying to universalize the Israelite covenant. One may be there just to pull people away from the whole flat earth movement. And that's a whole nother topic, and the uh, subject that divides Christian identity the most. And we'll get into that in another video sometime. We can discuss that. But if you haven't looked into the flat earth, I would read Eric Dubé's 200 Proofs the Earth is Not a Spinning Ball, or check out his YouTube channel. Okay, back to it. The best way to sniff out these disinfo channels is usually always their behavior and how they act. They get angry when called out, and you just watch their interviews with one another is the biggest giveaway. You know, they don't debate. They just talk with other disinfo people, and they run away from real Christian identity people. I mean, disinfo channels are allowed to be on the internet, on the air, and they develop a pretty big following. Although there are some that have a little bit of a big following and are real, there are tricks that makes it so they can stay on at least for a while. And again, the biggest example of disinformation is, of course, Infowars with Alex Jones, admitting almost everything except for who is behind the New World Order takeover, the Masonic satanic takeover that's going on in the world today. And that is because you can't defend yourself if you don't know who is attacking you. Another example I suspect, which is painfully obvious, is this Jim Rizzoli on BitChute, which his hook is exposing the Holocaust, which we all know about it. We don't need to go over that, but his channel is constantly advertised on BitChute, has a big following, and he has just this one subject. It's basically his job. He's getting paid for this. You know, Jim viciously denies the Holocaust, but he also denies the Christian identity movement, the knowledge, the theory, and separatism in race. he spends ridiculous amount of time exposing this Holocaust, but he's just completely ignorant and angry when debating Christian identity theory. Also, the Jewish the nose on this guy alone, the Jewish nose just gives this guy away. You can tell he's a Jewish Italian mix. Yahweh gave us a secret weapon to weed these people out. You know, if you read Genesis 4:15, and Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, right in the middle of his J-E you know what base. And don't get me wrong, there are many Italian Israelites, even 20 to maybe 30% of Southern Italians are Israelites, and the percentage goes up as you get north. Many Italians have mixed with Jewish African blood over the years, and it's painfully obvious in some people. A few people have asked about William Fink being viewed as a disinfo person, and I've not read or viewed enough of his work to confirm or deny him directly, but one giant red flag I get with this guy is that he is very derogatory towards other races. I mean, overly derogatory, and also towards white nationalists. I mean, you can't be a Christian identity and despise being a white nationalist. Lots of people are there to make the Christian identity movement look bad as a whole, and this is present everywhere with these videos, books, and a lot of these even comments in the trolls. You'll see them on this channel and on other channels. Israelites in general are peaceful and just want to be left alone and live with their own kinsmen. We don't go around slandering people publicly just to be mean. And I'm going to play you a little bit of a video here with Charles Fockaert. He talks a little bit about this. I'm just going to play you a small portion of this video, and again, I'll leave a link in the description, but I'm only going to play part of it because I can't play the whole thing. And this one is a video, Charles Fockaert on BitChute number 1251, my response to the attacks happening on Israelite identity by the trailer trash. And I'm just going to play part of this video, and I will again leave a link in the description because this video talks a lot about what we're talking about here.
Go over that. I shouldn't have to go over that. It's disgusting. And then we got these Rizzoli brothers that I refer to as WAPs, because that's what they are. I'm very familiar with WAPs. My mother's side of the family were all full-blooded Italians. And my grandmother, she was the matriarch of the family, and I'm here to tell you, she was a bitch. She was an absolute, outright bitch. And I don't have a lot of good things to say about my mother, who was also Italian. 100%. She was a WAP. Alrighty? So when I talk about WAPs, I could tell you about my uncle. I could tell you about a lot of things about the Italian side of my family. Alrighty? My mother ruined our family because she opened her ears to her mother. And that's as far as I'm going to go with that. And then we got a guy that wants to attack me because I pissed him off because I called the Rizzolis wops. Well, that's exactly what they are. They're wops. And now they got the Holocaust and they got that figured out. This is what a certain group of people do, folks. They get one aspect of the truth, like Kapner. He gets one aspect of the truth. He's going to hammer the Jews. He's going to tell you about the Jews, how bad they are. But he's a good Jew. He believes in Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to end that right there. And Jim actually responded to this video here. Scroll down here. Where are we? Let me find it. Here we go. And this was Jim Rizzoli's response here down at the bottom to this video here. You know, this video saying bye-bye to Christian identity. And this is a video of people saying that we're wrong, and but these are people that do not understand the Bible, the parchments, in the slightest, and they provide absolutely no information or evidence, just low IQ, clueless disinfo shows, admitting one thing and denying the other. And we see here, we can play, again, I got it right here, we can play part of it, but again, I don't want to play the whole thing here. And I'll leave a link with this.
Hi everyone, Jim Rizzoli here in communist Massachusetts with Miss Diane in freedom-loving Texas. And we are going to talk a little bit about putting to rest the Christian identity movement. We are all done with it, and we gave it our best shot, and it just didn't turn out the way we thought. You know, here I thought, here I am coming on, trying to be a guy that wants to hear both sides of the story, interviewing everybody from both sides of the story. And then the CI people, I guess the Charles Fockaert people, you know, because the different factions of this CI movement that I don't know what the hell's going on with them. But anyway, his side of the movement is really radical, and they're not very nice, that's for sure. And they use a lot of ad hominem attacks, and they insult, you know, what you look like and your nationality. And I mean, it's just I've never, you know, since I've been doing my videos on BitChute and all this, I've never had anybody attack me like the Christian identity. I mean, think about it. I'm exposing the Holocaust, exposing the Jews. I'm exposing all the bad things that have to be exposed. And the people that I thought would be on my side, okay, the Christian identity people.
Okay, you can watch this video and his other videos there, but if you notice, he has no real interviews with real Christian identity teachers, just other disinfo channels with him saying, you know, oh, I don't get it, or Jesus is not hate, race mixing is not a sin. But if you read, you know, the Bible, the parchments itself, I'm not going to read everything, but I will make a little list here. Exodus 22:19, Leviticus 18:23, 18:24, 18:26, Leviticus 21 through 5 goes through a lot of this information. If you want to read that, and he says, I have never had problems with Jews. They're nice people. It's just these Christian identity people, and but he's either flat out lying, or he's never never read the Talmud, obviously. And if you read the Talmud, Sanhedrin 57a, E Bamoloth 98a, Tosbath Jabamoth 84b, and I apologize, I'm probably butchering these words. Baba Mizia 114b, Sophirim 15, Hikath Akum number 1, and it just goes on, and he's he even admits, he says, I'm done interviewing these Christian identity people, and that's because he can't win the debate. That's it. He's flipping the checkers board before he loses. He's pretty much just running away. But okay, I'm going to stop here. Thanks again for stopping by. Like, subscribe, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you on the next one. Yahweh bless.